My name's Steve Lepper, aka Iggy Talls. I got a skate park in my backyard. I play bass in Big World. Summer of 1996, my buddy Kramer just moved back from Hawaii. It was good to see him. And I used to do his folks' lawn. And throughout the summer, I noticed this ramp, this kind of little mini half pipe sitting across the street neighbor's yard. It looked pretty solid. After a couple more mows of the lawn, Kramer shows up and says, "Hey, you got a half pipe across the street from your house?" It's like, "Yeah, no way. Check it out." Come to find out, the guy had to dig a new septic system. And he needed to get the ramp the fuck out of there as fast as possible. We were more than willing to step up and took it all apart. Actually, Kramer and the next, the neighbor took it apart and they trucked it over here. And, probably sat there for a couple weeks. And it's like, oh, let's put it together. Had a big enough spread, but there was so much fucking shit, brush, dead trees that, you carve out the section. Had to level off the ground here and, get blocks and shit, The catalpa tree had to stay, though. Well, the next year, spring '97, Rob Murphy and Tom Hogarth came over to skate the 12-footer. And, they were digging it. I mean, Murph, I know right away, said, "Wow, you got some room to move." Didn't hear from him for a while, but all of a sudden I got a call in the summertime, like in August, like right around this time. We got a whole half pipe waiting for you. The transitions were already cut. The blocks from the hut were already there. Big 80-pound blocks. Pretty, serious. And it was just, right for the picking. Salvage once again, get on it. Rented a U-Haul, was there within, hour and a half, 2 hours, loaded everything up, trucked it back here. Sat in the yard. It's a crew. Johnny Kardash, Chops, Bruce Juice, and Kramer, and Tom Hogarth. Had a lumber donation, everybody pitched in, as usual, and salvaged what we could out of the 12, which wasn't much. Enough for rails and stuff, and built the 24 with the hut blocks. Yeah, it was pretty much anybody that was involved, hands-on, could show up here anytime and skate. Which was, it was 24 wide, brand new. We were trying to keep it hush-hush, new to the neighborhood. The bigger you get, the more of an audience you have. First ride, 1974. 30 years, yeah. Cut out from a fucking football game that called a sissy to go ride with these two girls. Black night, clay wheels. Well, ZTs was, they were defunct. It was the last days of ZTs. And Tommy Jolt got a hold of me. I mean, at that time, it was 24 wide. A few more people started showing up. The 5'9" crew started showing up. And they hit me too, that the fact that ZTs is, they lost their lease. And the pieces up for grabs. I felt honored. Sarge, Jeff Shank, those guys hooked us up. It was like one day, once again, grab the U-Haul, get down there. Sloppy Sam nutted up for that one, got the U-Haul up to Boston, and we packed that thing to the scuppers. Full of shit. Little Eddie drove it down here and just dumped it off right here. I mean, Talk about salvage, just huge planks. I mean, shit that built this whole thing pretty much. Three different kinds of coping. Let's start with the big blocks from the skate hut. Pick those up out of nowhere in somebody's backyard. Recognize them right away. Hut blocks, 80 pounds a piece. Don't even need to be pinned in. Just set them up there. Thank you, car wash. The suburban full nose coping, you know, just your run-of-the-mill suburban pool coping in the bathtub. CIC Ed, Merck, those guys pinned that shit down real quick, along with the decks. It all went fast at the bathtub end. And then the big bowl, all hand poured. Everybody had a slice in that. Chris Collette poured it on the deck, brought it up. Sloppy Sam, feels like pipe if you close your eyes. Brian Sizer, Albuquerque, Big Tim. The skate light was a huge gift. The gravity, the big conglomerate that came to Providence for a couple of years. Thank you, General Electric, NBC, and all the pirates that helped us out on that. Wouldn't be able to go this big, you know. You guys rule. We maintain a loose posture, so if it's on, it's on. Sometimes people show up, you know, it's been dismal for days, like right now. Wet all week, it's wood, you know. But when it's on, the chaos, we can deal with it, you know. People have respect here, unlike a lot of other places. We're gonna call out, you know, there's 40 people, you know. And we already talked about Sarge and Shank and Tommy Joel and Merck and Big Tim and Sloppy Sam and Steve Hughes. Chicken Hawk, Sewer Rat, Car Wash, Chops, Juice. Come on, who else? Group effort, building everything. I mean, salvage job right from the get-go, from the 12-foot to the 24-foot, till, you know, the pieces we got from Maximus. Everybody contributes. Everybody gets something back, okay? Hey, it's a big thanks. It's a big wet kiss to everybody that contributed here, you know? Can't put a dollar sign on it.
Looking at the cover.